Welcome back to Get Into It. I'm Tami Roman, and I'm talking to Grammy-winning singer and songwriter Jodi Whatley. When we left off, I said to Miss Jodi, what did you learn in your previous relationships that you now are taking into your new situations and or not taking into to them, as well as what is happily single?
I think taking more of a Tami Roman approach, be very clear up front, because sometimes, because you want to make it work. And sometimes, we might not be as honest as we should be. And notice the signs from the get-go. And I learned, there's no perfect anyone. But if you see something that that seems kind of suspect or sketchy, pay attention, because your instincts are always right. Instincts do not lie.
I literally just said, that's the greatest asset that any person walking has are your instincts.
Yes.
They're there for a reason. My grandma would say, you know, that's the Lord talking to you. That's the Holy Spirit trying to let you know. But really and truly, that's what we have to rely on. And we know when something is not right. If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. And we need to stop acting like it's a chicken.
Right. No, that's true. That's just 100% the truth. So, save yourself a lot of time and heartache, by like you said, trying to go for what you think is a fantasy, or this time I know this is going to be the one and I'm going to make it work. But you feel like, no, there's just something, And if he ever asks you, can he drive your car? Tell him no. And look at that. No, that's a bad sign.
Remember that, ladies, please. No keys to the car. Now, what is happily single, and do you plan to stay single?
It's just really being at ease, being at ease and comfortable in my own skin, in my own house, and having the freedom to come and go and do what I want, and not feel like, well, if I'm not in a relationship, oh my God, like something must be wrong with me, or is my Mr. Right ever gonna come, or woe is me, or it's being comfortable with the now and where it is. And shall he present himself, and billionaire, houses around the world, he just pops in every now and again. I might look at that.
Now, you don't put any pressure on yourself, but do your family and friends put pressure on you to be in a relationship? Like, hey, girl, find somebody, settle down. Are they doing that to you?
No, they know me better than that, and and it's funny because I joke, because I watch Forensic Files, and I always say, look, I'm not trying to end up on Forensic Files, because he seemed like he was cool, and then the next thing I know, what happened to Miss Jodi? And it was the wrong one, and it was a fatal attraction or something like that. So it's like, I love basketball. It's like, let the game come to you and see, if it feels right. But I'm always open in life, just like with my music, and my other business ventures. It's like you have to continue to learn and be open, not be closed-minded, because you never know. Usually when you're not looking for something, and it will present itself.
Absolutely. You said something that resonated with me, which was enjoying the here and now.
Yes.
And I think that a lot of people miss that because they're so focused on their desire, right? Most women are maternal enough and appreciate human contact enough that it's like their desire and their vision for themselves is this relationship that hasn't presented itself, but they're thinking about it down the road. And they're missing all this good stuff that's happening right here and right now. And just, giving yourself room to breathe, and I feel like that's a detriment to most women, because they're not allowing themselves to enjoy the fruits of what's planted right in front of them.
And, and that's true. And to not get further ahead of yourself or lamenting on, what was or could have been. It's like, now, my latest song, The Healing, it's like, now is what we have. It's what we make of life now. and where we go from here, and just, you know, being able to enjoy it and not feeling the pressure also of your friends or your family. Well, you know,
Yeah.
when you're gonna get married again, or, you know, when you're gonna have some kids, you know, people, girls get that pressure, young girls get that too. And not everything is for everybody. And you have to live for yourself and no one else, because no one else is living and walking in your stilettos. Yeah.
Exactly. Now, really quickly, do you feel being single is better than being married?
For me. For now.
So what I'm gathering, Jodi, is you want to be able to say, "Hey, you busy? I'ma slide through." Then when you get painful, you get on down the highway, sir. I'm busy now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm.
That's probably it, because, you know, also when you are on your own, when you are single for a while, it's hard to adapt to. It's like somebody being in the house. It's like, well, you know, it's nice seeing you, can go home now. It just, you know, now I like my space.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different mindset, and so it's like when I wrote in Real Love on my second album, accept no substitutes, always go for the real thing. And so it's like what that is for you at any given time. You know, I mean, you know, I think about, I have so many songs. It's like the theme of love and relationships. My album Intimacy, you know, honesty, intimacy, and also not just expressing yourself, but making sure that person hears you. It's like, but do you hear me? We're talking, but do you hear me? And vice versa.